Hello, Tynesha. I would first like to say thank you for coming in today and opening up about some of the things that you're going through. It takes a lot of courage to step out of your comfort zone and open up to a perfect stranger, especially knowing that you were unsure if anyone even wanted to hear what you had to say. Let me start off by saying this. I want to hear what you have to say. And this is a safe space for you to fully disclose whatever you wish. Some interactional patterns that I see in your story is a constant on and off again relationship that you have with your boyfriend. You mentioned that he comes and goes as he pleases, and whenever he is there, the things are really rough because all he's doing is playing the game, and that you're constantly arguing while you're trying to do your schoolwork. You also mentioned that your grades have fallen behind and that you're not where you want to be with them. So, in addition to being a full time student and a full time mom, you also work full time, and that you're really tired of doing this by yourself. But you also mentioned that you do have your friends that help you out, but they're also getting tired of doing so because you have a man there that should be helping lighten your load. You also said that your friends know that you can do better. And I'm wondering this: what better looks like for you? And do you feel the same? You also mentioned that you often have to leave work for doctor's appointments for your kids, and that you're afraid that because of that frequency, that you can lose your job. You also mentioned that your kids are now getting in trouble a lot more. They're getting into fights at school, and that you know why, but you don't want everybody in your business. And all of this is why you work so hard. You want so much better for your kids than what you have for yourself, and that you also ultimately want better for yourself as well. I just want to say that you have made a good first step in the right direction. Tanisha, my hopes in working with you is that we can get you to that better that you seek. There are concepts that I want to share with you that I believe will benefit our work together because of the constant in and out and on and off again relationship that you have with your boyfriend. I feel as though you're consistently trying to achieve homeostasis in your life, which is defined as the unique set of behavioral, emotional, and interactional norms that create stability for the family. Key to maintaining stability is the ability to self-correct, which requires feedback. And it seems as though that is what you're seeking, but you can't find because you're constantly experiencing negative feedback. So, as previously stated, the key to maintaining stability is the ability to self-correct, which requires feedback. There are two different types of feedback. There's negative feedback and there's positive feedback. Negative feedback is where I feel that you are best at right now. Negative feedback is any behavior that is outside the homeostatic norms and is corrected with negative feedback to maintain systemic homeostasis. So basically, negative feedback is getting you back to that normal place without diverting from current behaviors. Positive feedback, on the other hand, is when you introduce new behaviors and possibly a new homeostasis. So basically, positive feedback is sometimes, positive feedback is sometimes not possible to get back to that normal space. So a new normal needs to be created. From what you were telling me, you are tired of this cycle of constant back and forth. So I propose that we talk more about creating stability and a new normal for you and your family. I also believe that in order for you to get to that point, we can start by identifying certain patterns of interactions. And this relationship can be labeled as pathologizing interpersonal relationship. This means that there is a consistent pattern of conflicts and increased negativity that remains stable over time. With this identification, I believe that the goal is to get you all to a place of wellness where you exhibit what is called the wellness interpersonal pattern, commonly referred to as WIC or WIC. So this is interactions that occur with the members of the relationship that are at a point where they feel secure, engaged, and stable over time. You have expressed that you want more and better for yourself and for your kids, and it is my hope that if we continue to look at and discuss these different models and work to create more positive interaction patterns, that together we can achieve the better that you're sinking. Again, thank you for taking this leap, and I hope that we can work together in the future.